Things are getting pretty bad. It's like a never-ending doomsday ad. Like a script ripped from the Twilight Zone, where the Fourth Reich has taken hold. Things are getting pretty bad. Nostalgia sells, so they brought fascism back. Blame it all on DEI. Never bother asking why their children never call them back. Maybe it's time to play some old school RuneScape. An opportunity to run and escape for just a mere moment or two, till you click back to the news and see that things are pretty bad. Guess I haven't tried a hardcore series yet. Evading death feels oddly appropriate. I'm gonna push aside my fears. We're gonna make it through these years, even though things are pretty bad.
Have you ever wanted to be a frog? Well, that's impossible. What are you, stupid? But your feet can at least look the part with the help of today's sponsor, Froggy Shoes. Available exclusively as a possible reward from the X Marks the Spot beginner clue casket, these stylish slippers are sure to make you the talk of the pond. Use code FROGGYBARD at checkout for 10% off your first order. Leap now and you'll even receive a free black robe top with your purchase. Link is down in the description. Huge thanks again to Froggy Shoes for sponsoring the video.
Howdy folks, Frosty here. Yeah, it's been a while. I took a bit of a break, but I am back. Like many of you, I could really use a distraction right now. So I decided to dig out an older account that I haven't really done anything with yet. I think the most that I've done so far is get to like 40 agility, X marks the spot, Client of Korend, and I'm pretty sure that's it. This is Frosty Hard, a perfectly normal hardcore Iron Man, and I am going to play this account until it dies. Maybe it'll die this episode. I don't really know. I'm not going to try to avoid dying necessarily, but I'm also probably not going to be doing like super high risk PVM or wilderness content. It's just not really my speed. And if there is one thing that I would like to do with this series, however short it ends up being, it's just to chill out and just enjoy the game again. If I can get at least like a fire cape, maybe an amulet of glory on this account before I inevitably die to something stupid, I'd be pretty happy with that, I think. So yeah, this is the moment that I got 40 agility on the day that I decided to start playing this account again. So what's next? Well, like any good OSRS progress video, I need to set a goal, and I need to make a plan. And then I need to execute the steps of that plan and achieve that goal by the end of the video that you are currently watching. So let's get to it. My first big goal for the account is going to be unlocking Fossil Island. The sooner I can start doing birdhouse runs, the better. Doing them passively from the very start of the account means that by the time I need all of those tree seeds and birds' nests, I should have plenty saved up. But there is a 100 kudos shaped wall I will need to climb in order to get there. The first 78% of that should be pretty easy. Just gotta do the natural history quiz and clean some finds. But the last 23 kudos will need to be earned through a series of quests that go a little bit like this. In the Hazel Cold quest, you were faced with a choice. You could either help the rich or hang out with the boys. And by the boys, I mean a cult resurrecting a god who might incidentally make you murder a dog. The answer is clear to me. Hail Zammy, fuck the bourgeoisie. I'll see you in the north, whatever that means, buddy. Thanks for the thieving XP. The thieving XP. In the observatory quest, there's a professor in need. He's got an eye aimed at the sky, but it's missing a piece. Some goblins broke in and they stole it from him. Now you gotta steal it back from the goblin kitchen. Then the professor lets you take a peek. Look at the sky, what do you see? A constellation, 3 law runes, an uncut sapphire, and some crafting XP. Some crafting XP. These are the quests that I gotta complete if I wanna
participate in a gang war fueled by hate. It's non-violent, they just stand there in a polite and distinctively British way. A British way. Our anti-penultimate quest is thus: the grand tree's got a bad virus. The roots beneath the tree gnome home have been stuffed with poisonous stones. Bluff blames humanity, tells a demon to attack me. I defeat it, of course, and return to the Gnome King for some magic XP. Some magic XP. These are the quests that I gotta complete if I wanna unlock passive hunter XP. Gotta earn 100 kudos, but rest assured, we're 2 quests away from creating houses for birds. In the dig site quest, you take a test to become an archaeologist. Don't need to study, that shit's for nerds. Go to the wiki and read the words. 1132 1312 1113. I'm almost free. Here's some mining XP. Some mining XP. You take a trip aboard a museum-funded ship. Half the crew thinks they are cursed, the other half is just seasick. So you get a good luck charm from a guy with a bag of arms. Apothecary pours some vodka straight into a cup. It's good enough. It's good enough. That I had to complete in order to unlock passive hunter XP. Some assembly is required, wood and clockwork. Oh fuck. I didn't realize that I was making death traps for birds.
Ho ho ho! What you just witnessed, my dear viewer, was an act of pure movie magic, a mere illusion of the eyes made possible through the use of a mystical tool known as the Creator Kit. For you see, although Frosty Heart now has access to Fossil Island, his shitty little hands couldn't possibly have crafted even a single birdhouse, for he was missing something very important. How about I let him tell you himself?
There is one thing I forgot to mention about this little goal of mine. There's 2 more key ingredients I need to find. The first of them is easy. I need logs, they grow on trees. The second is a product of mankind's ingenuity. A mechanism crafted on a bench inside a home, from iron and coal smelted to form a hole. But I am fucking homeless, there's no roof above my head, there's no money in my pocket, and the system wants me dead. No, I've never touched an anvil, can't afford to train a trade. Yeah, the only bars I care about are the ones that make my memories fade. Like clockwork. Like clockwork.
Hey, there we go, that's Gertrude's cat complete, and 12 cooking, which means we can now make red berry pies. While I'm in the area, I decided to stop a political assassination, giving us access to Varlamore. A short walk later, after fending off a vicious jaguar attack, I found some iron bars, which I'm going to need in just a little bit for the Knight's Sword quest. Did you know there's a steel sword spawn in Varlamore that you can get to pretty much immediately after completing Children of the Sun? It's located just north of the wall in Fortis. If you hop around a bit and manage to fill your inventory, the sword shop in Varrock will buy them for about 180 gold each. I have definitely used way worse early game money makers than this. Made a red berry pie on my very first try, and a backup just in case. Finding the last living Imkondo dwarf in Port Sarim of all places kinda feels like finding an Aztec in like Fort Lauderdale. Dig site quest got me all the way to 31 mining, so went ahead and bought myself an adamant pickaxe, mined some bluerite ore, and that is the Knight's Sword quest complete. The quest only got me to 29 smithing, but I've got this XP lamp from the Varrock Museum I've been saving for just such an occasion. Next up, I completed Daddy's Home for a free house and some construction XP, and then I realized that I didn't actually need to do any of the smithing stuff that I just spent a lot of time doing because I got 5 steel bars from the mini quest. Picked up a few planks from the Barbarian Outpost, got ourselves 10 construction, and then picked up some more swords in Varlamore to help fuel my ever-dwindling cash stack. And at long last, there is 25 construction. We can now build a crafting table too. And that's 10k down the drain to build a workshop, build ourselves a crafting table 1, and upgrade it to the crafting table 2, where we can finally make ourselves some clockwork. Made a quick pit stop in Draenor so Olivia could fill me up with her seed, and there we go. That is 4 birdhouses made, and yeah, now I just gotta wait.